All right, now, I don't know if y'all have caught it, but Rowdy Rebel, that's a member of the GS9, one of the dudes who went to jail with Bobby Smurder and them, probably I think that was in like 2014, Now me personally, coming from Los Angeles, we always had some respect for GS9. They stood on their business. I think didn't nobody do no cooperating or selling out or snitching or lie snitching or whatever, right? But it's brought to my attention that Rowdy Rebel, and y'all can see it in the clip, but he made a story on Instagram and he said, he told Los Angeles to, SMD. And then he also said F you to all of the Hoovers, right? And I don't understand that. Like, it seemed like that's some real goofy, like ain't nothing honorable about that. Like, if you got a problem, keep that with who you already, whoever you want to direct that energy to. But the whole Los Angeles ain't got no problem with no GS9, with New York, with no Brooklyn, East Coast, with Pop Smoke. Anybody who got love for with Pop Smoke, that's not to get them. But if you gonna get on your platform and try to fuel some type of East Coast versus West Coast beef or something like that, man, it just shows how game goofy you is. And then for you to get on there and say, I'm out of here, and then you diss all these people when you get up out of here, that don't make you tough. You should have said, look, I just landed in LA. F Los Angeles and F the Hoovers. That's what you should have said. Nah, I'm getting out of here. So long, LA. SMD, F all the Hoovers. This world is starting to become like real goofy, man, in this internet space. Or maybe, people are just expressing how they really is and they just exposing themselves. But you don't get no points with that with me, Shout out to Pop Smoke and those who care about him. And shout out to everybody who know how to direct their energy or directly to the people they got an issue with. And they ain't just trying to say F the most people that they can say just for some clickbait or just for some views or just to be viewed like they some type of dangerous threat or they some type of monster or whatever the case may be. But also, look, word to New York and East Coast, your man just said F the whole Los Angeles, right? So whatever takes place in the future, y'all remember that he said that and he did that. Don't be acting like, people was hating on him or had a problem with him, but he chose to go out there and dive out the window and just say F the whole Los Angeles, telling people to SMD. Homie, that ain't how that work. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely not how that work. And I don't respect that. Shout out to everybody in Los Angeles though. And shout out to everybody that's on the East Coast that ain't rocking with this dude goofy behavior.